Almost done. There.
Okay. Now all the drills are at least semi-functional.
Yay.
Time to grab some iron.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Need more subject.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Enough to finish what I'm doing. I think. There we go. Ooh. I will have to check out the Star Trek. I'm a little behind on those at the moment.
Check on what?
Nock's been watching Star Trek Discovery and the Orville.
I started watching the Orville, and then like the last two recordings didn't work out because football ran long, so I stopped watching it. But I might have to go find it like back on demand or on the internet or something. Point. And we got drill up.
solar tower so I can tweak the conveyor system.
What was that about the solar tower?
Digging out a little bit more of the tunnel so that I can add actually properly connected to the grid so I can sort the conveyor bits and make things pressurized.
Gotcha.
We can actually have that corner piece that we wanted.
Because the tunnel is starting. Yeah, I'm going to start the tunnel behind it. The network for that.
Buggy races on the bit. Yes. Alright, Mr. Host Man, you want to do a quick save real quick?
Yep. Alright.
Just in case this all goes to hell.
Saved.
There it is. Weir Junction. We are good to go.
Sweet.
No problems, yeah.
So the base is still powered, and heck, we don't even need an oxygen generator. We just need to get the oxygen-hydrogen system working with the solar.
Pretty much.
So we need a tank.
Yep.
Slash vents, slash all that good stuff.
Yep. Throw it back. There. I'll be so happy when my processor gets here tomorrow. I was doing a little bit more reading up on it. Apparently, it's not quite as powerful as the i7, but it's like right up there with it. Just because it's the AMD, which doesn't have the true hyper threading, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
No, it is nice because you got all those cores.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still multi-core, which still makes a huge difference. It just doesn't have the multi-threading capability that the i7 does because it's a little bit. It's not hard. AMD has essentially a software script version built into their CPUs, while Intel runs more of a hardware side one. But still does good work. To recharge and holy glitch lag. I just warped through a wall.
Well, I'm not offloading stuff like it would do sometimes for you there.
Honestly, I think it's more on my end because I'm getting like input lag too.
Oh, okay. All right. Delivery of iron.
That's what I like to hear.
And I think a bit of gold too.
Nice. Yeah, hardware does work a little bit better versus software, but I mean, obviously, I haven't done a side-by-side comparison, so I can't truly say. But AMD does a good job for what they do.
Oh, by the way, the tunneling drill ran itself out of uranium.
Okay.
So it's just laying there in the hallway.
Alright.
I'm just going to leave that there for now since we're not tunneling.
Yeah.
It'll just stay back there. So what do we got to do to set up that oxygen farm with the solar panels?
Basically just connect a bunch of oxygen farms to the conveyor that's on the arms.
Oh.
Ideally put it so that they're facing the same way as the solar panels.
So they don't actually require the solar panels specifically?
No.
Ah.
It's just because they're both sun powered, it was easy
that's
to set
right.
up.
That's right. That makes sense. All right. Doing actually a bit of reading. I needed to. Let's see.
So I think I need to do like a deep clean on the lens on my mouse because it's still a little bit input lag, but I take it off my mouse pad and it works about 20,000 times better.
Maybe the batteries are getting low.
Yeah, it's possible, but I mean the last set lasted me like months. So I'm not using the like super crazy high GPI settings or anything like gaming settings on it. It's just using the basic. Who knows? How's it going? Hmm. Yeah. Alright. So those. Grab some computers. Sealed up. Door there. door. There. Displays construction and bulletproof glass. Of course. On connection.
Superconductor conduits. Alright.
Displays. Glass. Come on. No, it's because you're in there. I need more construction panels. Alright.
That could be problematic for this idea.
Never.
Well, it just means my satellite's gonna be larger than expected.
Ah. You can build small grid.
Well, I'm talking more in general.
Fair enough.
Because I'm figuring out power usage.
Gotcha. Things. Lock out the back. Right.
So, I guess I got some extra work to do.
Oh,
Oh, I was just trying to figure out how to build the satellite I wanted to build that I was talking about.
gotcha.
And, whoa. Who the hell is... You're rambling. Are you just dancing in a circle?
Maybe.
I come down into the hangar, I just see somebody spazzing out.
I guess that's just how I saw it and didn't even bat an eye.
Well, you know. Minor details, I suppose. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to do a bit of reading, I guess, between this episode and next.
Yes.
On how I want that system to function. Because I have ideas, it's just a matter of how do I set it up. And I know it's set upable, it's just gotta do it.
Yeah. I mean, use me. I can't hold it. Might be enough. For you. A little bit of black.
How much oxygen does an oxygen farm generate?
That I don't know. I believe it's similar to the panels, as in how much sun it gets changes the amount. I don't know the actual.
Alright, I'll just change over to the Oxygen Farm Space Engineers wiki page since I was using that to read about antennas.
Interior and construction. We good to go. Yeah, no, that's the plan. That's the whole reason I actually set up the use advanced rotors and set up the conveyor as the arms and whatnot, because I planned on doing that from the get-go.
So here's how it works out. About 3 farms to provide 1 space engineer with sustainable oxygen.
Takes about what?
It takes about 3 space farms to provide enough for 1 space engineer.
Alright. So in other words, we're going to need a bunch of oxygen towers.
Yes.
Alright. That's closed off. I guess I'll seal that off. Won't be going out there for a minute.
I was hoping it was going to be at least efficient enough to just plop one on top, right at the center, and
Well, I
call
mean,
it good.
we'll still produce some.
Oh yeah, but it'll still produce some. But I'm just saying more on the front of like sustainability.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd probably be enough to at least charge oxygen bottles up, but okay. Well, I guess that's. I guess we got some design work to do on that. Not a simple just stick it on and go.
Yeah.
Unless, actually, here's a thought. What if we burrowed into our tower?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see this. But all the flat panels that we see here on the tower...
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that's not going to have... Well, that'll have sun exposure. What if we burrowed in to the side of the tower on either side, like every few spaces, and hooked it into the conveyor system that way?
Yeah, we can do that too. We can see.
Though I do like the really clean look of our solar tower. Plus, if we plan to expand it, like make it taller, like the panels taller,
Yeah.
that would get in the way of the mobility of it.
Well, that's why I set up where basically they'll be this many wide, but we can have another 2 rows on top. I mean, realistically, we can extend it out as far as we want.
I know, but I'm just saying more on the front of the oxygen generation. I think actually I do like the idea of just having a dedicated oxygen farm.
Okay.
Just because I really do like the look of this tower. So, I think that's what we'll do is we'll just, when we're making our plumbing network, we'll just route some of it up somewhere and build an oxygen farm.
Alright. Time for beer number 2.
Let's see. You create some uranium. That's probably all just gone back to the mining ship.
Besides adding some vents to an actual oxygen source, just got to move the cargo container from where it is off the back of the refineries, and we're ready to pressurize.
Well, we need an oxygen source for that pressurization to take place.
That's what I meant. Like, besides the actual source of oxygen in placing some vents, we're ready
gotcha.
to.
Where does this go? Oh, it's a service tunnel. Gotcha.
Yeah.
which will probably link up to the service tunnel that's being dug right now.
Yep. Figure we can maybe either make this a little bit wider and have it be like a craft service door so we can get the ship in and out. And then this will be our just our straight human access.
I mean, I figure that one panel up down is going to be our main probably service tunnel.
Yeah.
Which I hope the craft fits through there. I mean, it makes sense that it would, just considering it's the same size as the tunnel.
I thought it would. If not, I can.
We'll figure that out. I mean, I need to get uranium in this thing again before it will move again.
Yeah, it'll be a funky tight squeeze, but you should be good to go.
Oh, it should be fine. I mean, it's up and it's a stand up and down ship, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't worry, Naka. Eventually I'll have a whole command center set up and a bunch of LCDs telling us everything that's going on and all the fun goodies. Just getting functional now, though. Let's see. Cargo. I want the large one.
Shoot. I remember on Tuesday I ran the math on what these panels do. And our base, I think, runs off about 5 of them. Well, probably a little bit more than that now, but...
Probably.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how much it produces. They produce, because I'm trying to run the math for.
I meant as opposed to machines, Knock. I'm not biased to any transgender, gender. Would I don't even know half the correct terms, so I'm not even going to embarrass myself anymore with that.
What are you trying to now support the machine overlords?
Yes.
I mean, obviously.
Right.
Why do you think I'm slowly setting up so many programming blocks so that they can eventually take control of everything? Small steel, metal, computer, interior.
Okay, so why does drill 11 always like to become incompatible?
I don't know.
Not incompatible, but not functional.
No idea. More interior. All the interior. To finishing.